Donald Trump and Lil Wayne, okay? Unfortunately, rappers have become leaders in our communities, right? And the reason, well, it's good and bad. It's good because, like, they really are leaders in our community, but what's bad is they're not seasoned politicians, and they don't know the best mechanics on getting what it is for our people. And many times, if you go to a professional and you play their game and you're not professional, they will use you, they will school you, they will game you. Okay. And so it looks like that is happening. You have a career politician, even though he just started, Donald Trump, who's schooling Lil Wayne and black people. Okay. I would like to say this first and foremost. Right before we went on air, I saw this come across the Twitter talking about Lil Wayne just had a meeting with Donald Trump. Okay, I'm gonna read this tweet so we can read this together. Just had a great meeting with Donald Trump, President of the United States. Besides what he's done so far with criminal reform, the Platinum Plan is going to give the community real ownership. He listened to what we had to say today and assured he will and can get it done. All right, this is the first thing I would like to tell you guys. Lil Wayne, like, you're high on codeine or something like that. Right now, we don't need you on the behalf of our people. Right now is not the time. Right now is not the time for you to get used by these Republicans. Wait. Raise your hand if you out there watching me live or later actually believe what a Republican or a Democrat would say. You can't believe what they say? Okay, so right now it's an election time. Of course, unless you're living under a rock, you understand that it's an election time, okay? And we have to be very, very careful because as I showed on another video, Florida is literally at play. Florida is the difference between Trump winning and Trump losing. And right now, the polls are 50-50 of Joe Biden. Joe Biden and Donald Trump were both in Florida today. Obama was in Florida yesterday. Florida is at play. Now, all of a sudden, one of Florida's biggest, he's from Louisiana, but he represents Atlanta, Florida, the whole South. Just today, Lil Wayne pops up talking about, hey, I had a meeting with Donald Trump. But if we parse through the tweet, you realize it's all fluff. There's nothing there. And Lil Wayne is getting used for a photo op. All Trump wanted was that. That's all he wanted was this. And so now I do have to say this. Ice Cube, we'll talk about Ice Cube in a second. All right, so let's parse through the tweet. All right, just had a great meeting. Okay, all right. Besides what he's done so far with criminal reform. Okay, let's stop for a second. As black people, not all of us need criminal reform. Sure, it's great for our community, but we need much, much more. And besides the fact, him and Jared Kushner, they did a criminal reform that wasn't that big of a deal. Donald Trump literally, Jared Kushner, his son-in-law, told him he needs to do criminal reform to get the black vote, especially black men. And then what happens is he did the criminal reform, and his poll didn't go up with so-called black people. So he goes, what the fuck did I do this for? He was all mad, talking about, why did I do this deal if the black men are going to vote for me? So it's transactional. That's all it is. It's transactional. He don't give a about us. And right now, he needs us. He needs our vote because Florida and Georgia are 50-50. So it can go any way. I'm telling you, if he loses Georgia, if he loses Florida, I don't know about Louisiana, but if he loses those, it's a wrap. So Lil Wayne, you get used. So what has he done so far with criminal reform? What, literally, I don't know nobody that's been affected by it, but I do know that that the Democrats and Bloomberg and Joe Biden and them actually paid fees so ex-convicts or felons have the right to vote for this upcoming election. That's something I do know. And plus, the criminal reform is something that's long overdue. But, okay, next. The Platinum Plan is going to give the community real ownership. Now, the Platinum Plan is a bunch of platitudes. The Platinum Plan isn't anything significant. We went over the Platinum Plan on our show before. We will go over it again. But the Platinum Plan is all aspirational things. And I'm telling you, if you don't get it in writing right now, it's never going to happen. Because right now, Trump will do anything to get our vote. But once he comes into office again, you can forget about it. Ain't none of this stuff going to happen. So, you know what? I applaud you. If you're going to sit back right now, you go and you say, look, I need this. Like, I need you to sign this right now, though, bro. Like, none of this patting me on my head. Because watch, you're going to realize in the rest of this tweet, he was just patting him on his head. He goes, the Platinum Plan is going to give the community real ownership. Well, I don't know if you know or not, but Joe Biden also, and see, I'm not defending Joe Biden, but Joe Biden himself also had a plan for home ownership, first-time homeowners in the so-called black community. Many things. And I'm telling you, Biden's plan and Trump's plan, it's the same. It's a bunch of talk. It's more aspirational. Like, we need actual deals on the table. He listened to what we had to say. So what? So what? That's all I gotta do is listen to you. Lil Wayne, you from the street, bro. You should know when people is gaming you, bro. You should know that. Like, if they not putting the money up or putting receipts up, it's all for show. Like, for show, not for show. It's for show. You know what I mean? And he assured he will and can get it done. Of course he can get it done, but will he get it done? No. Once he gets into office, it's a wrap. But what did you do? Are you trying to get us? You trying to get us to vote for this man? Is that what you're trying to do, Lil Wayne? What you probably need to do is go after those who are astute in this. You might want to go after the Mos Defs and Commons or Talib Kweli's or Jay-Z's and have them, you know what I'm saying, like, politic on the behalf of you and us. Because, bro, you know what I mean? What we doing here? What we doing here? All right. I want to read an article. Whoops. I'm glad that didn't pop up. I want to read an article. All right. So this is an article. Man, let me go back to a picture. Let's go back to a picture. All right, let's go back to this picture, and I'm going to read you the article from Fox News. All right. This is from Fox News. Mic drop. Lil Wayne and President Trump, quote, quote, had a great meeting, according to the rapper. On Thursday, the 38-year-old, whose real name is Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., who might be one of the best rappers of all time, tweeted a photo of himself standing next to Trump. Just had a great meeting with Trump. Besides, and I just read all of that. Wayne said he listened to what we had to say and he will and can get it done. And then they show a picture of the tweet. Trump's proposed quote-unquote platinum plan includes creating 3 million jobs in the black community over the next 4 years, increasing access to capital by nearly $500 billion, and strengthening Trump's immigration policies to protect American jobs, according to his website. If you notice, you realize that so-called black people, we're very conservative, man. We're very much against immigration. We're very, very conservative, if you notice that. And then it continues. Another artist, Ice Cube, is also working with Trump on his, quote, platinum plan for black Americans. He told Fox News Sunday that he is not playing politics with this. Ice Cube might not be playing politics, but the politicians for sure played him. I'm willing to meet with anybody who could bring this to life and make it a reality. So once again, I'm trying to tell you guys, we need more than just, yes, I think I can and stuff. We need signatures on paper. If you walk into that meeting, you say, look, man, sign over this $500 billion for the black people now, and then we will vote for you. Anything less than that, I'm not giving you no photo op. This is what he did with Kim Jong-un in North Korea. This is what he did with President Putin in Russia. He talked all of this stuff, have no negotiations, And this is all he wants is a photo op. And Lil Wayne gave it to him right at a time where Florida is literally in the balance. And Trump cannot win this election without Florida and without the vote of us. Because here's the thing. Black women are not voting for Trump, period. Period. Like, period. In their internal polls, they said, okay, how can we get the black vote? We got to go after the men. We got to go after the brothers with money because there is no chance sisters is voting for Trump. So what do? They go after the brothers with money. And it's the brothers with money. Look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent goes, oh, man, I said $400,000. You know, I'm going for Trump. You know, I know recently he reversed and said he's going to do something differently. But if you notice, you know, Trump, you know what I'm saying? Because Trump was always liked in the hip hop community. Trump has always been an aspirational figure. And Trump is absolutely gangster. He's probably the most gangster president we have ever had in the United States of America. Somebody just sent a message. Who am I voting for? Who am I voting for? What do it matter, man? What do it matter who am I voting for? I'm voting for Biden. I'm voting for Biden. What's more important is you vote, right? What's more important is who you voting for. You know what I'm saying? What's more important is who you voting for your governor, who you voting for your mayor, your state assembly, your House of Representative, and your governor. That's most important. Okay, I don't want to get too far. So that's what that is, guys. Lil Wayne, please, brother, don't get played by Donald Trump again.